I'm watching is great ball movement,
which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that
time. Inside, Butler with the steal. Podziemski with it, now defended by Levine. Here's Curry with the 3. Another miss by Curry. On offense, here are the Kings. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. That 3 off the mark. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Wasted no time on that one.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
That one goes. Counted.
Good job by Levine fighting for that position.
Doubled by Sabonis. Back to Podziemski. Lets it go from deep. Sacramento grabs the miss. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Allman. David?
Hey, Kevin. The Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him, to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Warriors have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Curry from deep three-point land. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 6 points.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Ellis wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. No one near Curry as he lets it go. A three-pointer, no good. Here's DeRozan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. Sacramento making a switch here. Monk's checked in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Green dishes to Curry. For 3. Sabonis grabs the board. The Kings leading. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Curry against Monk. Curry, that's good. 8 points for him.
I don't know what you do with Steph in the pick-and-roll situation like that. He capitalizes because of the separation, and it doesn't have to be much. D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Butler, back to Curry. 1:21 left in the first quarter. Puts up a 3. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
DeRozan passes to Sabonis. A steal. Curry with it. Now guarded by Monk. And slam dunk by Butler.
And, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Curry on the wing. From downtown, Curry with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That is his first foul of the game. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Sabonis. And the Warriors also making a change. Fields checked in for Stephen Curry.
And the accelerated release from DeRozan gave him the upper hand there.
Here's Podziemski. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Stolen. Here's Podziemski. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid number.
And he nails the third. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Offline with his three. Curry from deep three-point land. They get the rebound. To the paint, Jackson Davis finds Kuminga.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He totaled 14 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Warriors?
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job scoring in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Sabonis is out there with Lyons. Then there's Carter. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's LaRavia in at the three spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Shot clock at 6. Curry way outside. The long distance three is buried. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Three-pointer, Payton. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Ellis is checked in for Sacramento. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to LaRavia. On the wing, Monk. Again, the miss by the Kings. Warriors leading by 5. Curry deciding where to go with it. Some nice passing by Golden State. Hit his foot, and it's being called a kickball. And the Kings making a change here. Levine's checked in. Curry outside. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Right side Levine. It's taken away by Payton. Curry kicks to Hield. No good on the triple. The Kings trail by 8. Outside Levine. Pass to Wiles. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Payton. Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Steph, perfection from the arc.
And Curry's found his groove out there, and that's a scary thought.
All right, Brent, quickly. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow. On another level, Curry is totally ready to duel this one out from the three-point line.
Levine finds a bonus. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Miles passes to Levine. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Hield. Warriors leading by 8. Curry with the bounce pass. Shoots the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Kings have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Back to Ellis. Pass to Wiles. Now here's Ellis. Wiles with the screen. The drive by Ellis. And here is Wiles. 4 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Here's Monk. Levine with it. 8 points for him. And then Levine with the jam.
Mercy. That was downright dirty. Levine. Yes, sir.
Curry gets the bucket. 12 seconds left in the second quarter. Monk for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Monk's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Hield. It'll count, and that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Warriors lead. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moses Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the center. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
DeRozan for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And stolen by Murray. Green with the block.
I like the extension there from Draymond Green, reaching out and timing that one.
Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Podziemski. Fires the 3. They get it back. Back to Curry. Here's the 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. DeRozan for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. DeRozan's got 11 points.
And by no means a volume three-point shooter. DeRozan barely takes threes compared to most wings in the league.
Ellis can't get it to go.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Spins. Pass to Butler. Curry on the wing. Takes the 3. Clean with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Warriors leading by 3. And it's Pajemski in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball. 5 points in the game. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Drills it from outside.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, people don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
Murray outside, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for Ellis. And Golden State also making a change. Payton's checked in. Levine wide open. Connects from three-point range.
Such a gifted scorer. When Levine is this locked in, the defense is in for a long night.
Pass to Pajemski. Curry against Monk. Launches it. The shot by Curry, no good. The Kings trail by 6. DeRozan for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Payton. For the 3. Rebound by Murray. Sacramento's going to less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. DeRozan's shot is off. Warriors leading by 6. Brent, Draymond Green's resume speaks for itself. What's he do, though, that we may not see or appreciate?
Well, Kevin, Draymond Green does such a great job of being a connector and communicator defensively. It is remarkable the way that he can impact every position on the floor by the way he uses both his position and his voice. Forget about the offense. Draymond takes on the challenge every night defensively, and that makes him elite.
Levine, that's good.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
It's stolen by Monk, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass. Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Monk attacking. Moravia passes to Sabonis. Carter outside. Sabonis with the ball. Outguarded by Hield. 5 on the clock. And it's Laravia missing. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11 points. And they're pushing it up. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Nailed from three-point land. Sabonis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Golden State ball. Substitution for your Kings.
Here's Hield. Here's Payton. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. The Warriors on top, up by 4. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Ellis is out there with Monk. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Laravia in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Curry outside. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Off target from outside. Warriors leading by 4. And here is Curry. And a deep three from Hield. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Yeah, nice to see Buddy Hield. This is where he gets his bread and butter kind of plays, sinking the deep triple.
Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Out to Payton. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Ellis with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Levine for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Payton. A 3. It's good from long range. And now it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
So much attention on Steph that really opens up the floor.
Here's Valanciunas. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Right now they're a 9-0 run. Jackson Davis with it. Three-pointer, Payton. Pass to Kuminga. A 3-ball. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Kuminga. Payton's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors. The tray. Kick out to Levine. Here's LaRavia. Hits it from three-point range. LaRavia's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by Golden State.
They get it again. Monk against Curry. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. Valanciunas grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Arabia passes to Monk. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
That doesn't go either for Payton. The Kings trail by 10. Levine for 3. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
His precision on pull-up jump shots is what makes Levine one of the league's most dangerous scorers. His mechanics off the dribble are on point. And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. For 3, Levine. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Curry kicks to Hield. Fires from deep. And the Warriors get it back. Curry against Ellis. Second chance shot. Monk grabs the board. And here's Levine who brings it up for Sacramento. Here's Valanciunas. From outside off the mark. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Well, the D has to pressure Curry at all times. You can't let him shake free for a jumper.
Levine against Payton. Pass to LaRavia. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Curry way outside, and it's LaRavia with the rebound. And a deep 3 from Curry. Can't connect. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
two conference rivals set to clash once again.
And BA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubats in at the 5. Now here's Harden. Zubats screen for 3. Harden can't hit. On offense, here are the Kings. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I caught up with the head coach of the Kings for a moment. He's focused on what they need to do to stop James Harden, saying they need to be aggressive defensively without putting him on the line. Once he starts racking up the freebies, the game slows down, he gets into a rhythm, and from there, it's a domino effect.
And Allie, thank you for that. Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, BA, but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have, it's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
He launched that one from way outside.
I love when Kawhi Leonard evens things up. You make a 3, I'm coming right back at you.
DeRozan against Powell. Kicks it to DeRozan. He shoots. Rebounded by Dunn. Poke loose. And he's going for the oop here. And Levine throws it down.
Glides into that move, suspends in the air. Levine, nice.
Here's Harden. Out to Leonard. From downtown. Hauled in by the Kings.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. The Clippers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Tipped away. Harden against Levine. Harden with a bucket.
James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Now here's Sabonis. And it's DeRozan missing. In transition, here come the Clippers. Powell for 3. It's tipped. Pass to DeRozan. Fires for 3. And he misses. Only 2 for 6. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Sacramento has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Well, Doris, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Brian. And it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career. But boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want.
Harden from outside. He buries it from 3. Harden's got 5 points.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
And that one's good. DeRozan.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Leonard finds Harden. Dunn outside. Back to Harden. Out to Powell. Pass to Leonard. Powell, a screen on Murray. Leonard for 3. Counted from distance. Leonard's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Kawhi Leonard consistently efficient with his scoring ability. Nice jumper.
DeRozan outside. Picked by Sabonis. From deep 3-point land. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. The Clippers trail. Harden, deep 3-point land. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by DeRozan. And here are the Clippers now. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. The 3 from DeRozan. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 4th rebound in this one. Sabonis against Harden. Launches it from deep, and that's not gonna go. What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Domantas Sabonis out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's LaRavia in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. And the Kings have held tough, but it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Greg.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Here's Coffey. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Ellis has checked in for Sacramento. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Dunn's checked in. Jones with a screen on Monk. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Drains the triple.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And that one's good. LaRavia.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
A good look from Bogdanovich. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
An example of Dunn showing just how unselfish he is, moving the ball well.
Sabonis, the pass to Monk. Three-pointer off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. They now take the lead. Bogdanovich has got 8.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
From outside the arc. And it's Lyles missing. The Clippers in the lead. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist from Jones. Bogdanovich has got 11 points in the quarter. Pass to LaRavia. Here's Lyles. Sinks it from distance. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Coffey can't get it to go. The Kings have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Launches a 3, and it's Lyles missing. The Clippers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Deflects the pass. Fires from way outside. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bogdanovich passes to Jones. Here's Coffey. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Ellis. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Lyles. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. And the Kings lead by 2. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Bogdanovich, no good. The Kings shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Over to the left wing. LaRavia passes to Ellis. Here's Lyles. Here's LaRavia. Defended by Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. And another Sacramento 3.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
Shot to stop the run. Knocks down the triple. Bogdanovich has got 14.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Pass to Ellis. Here's Lyles, defended by Jones.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Bogdanovich on the wing. He's got 14. Now done. With the drive, outside Bogdanovich. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Jones with a screen on Monk. Bogdanovich from long range. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Fans, please go back to the center court. And get ready for the final half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So, on the floor for the Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden, and it's Zubats in at the 5 spot. Here's Ellis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Levine. Launches it. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And the Kings lead by 2.
Feet planted, angle set. All Levine needed was the basketball.
From deep. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. And Doris, the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
Yeah, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization.
Now here's Harden. 5 points in the game. Here's Leonard. Pass to Powell. The 3 is up. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
The 3 from DeRozan. And the Kings with another 3.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Dunn. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, just nice to see the time spent in the gym by Chris Dunn coming to fruition on that jumper.
Shoots from 12. Out to Sabonis. And another basket for Sacramento. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Harden. Leonard outside. Takes a 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Ellis. Here's Levine. And here's Sabonis. There's the 3. Clock at 6. Murray passes to DeRozan. Murray, a screen on Powell. Shoots from 12. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. DeRozan's got 8 points here in the quarter. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Leonard for 3. Zubac passes to Harden. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. He launches a three. And it's DeRozan missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Leonard with the ball. Checked by Murray. From the arc. Count it! Leonard for 3.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
Levine way outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Right side Harden. Off target with the 3.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Murray. He's scoreless. Pass to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard outside. That'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. We've got Jonas Valanciunas. Malik Monk is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Laravia in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Now here's Bogdanovic. Outside Jones. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Laravia tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 3. 3-pointer. And the basket by Coffey.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Home for 3. Jones grabs the board. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Bogdanovic from long range. Rebound by Sacramento. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Ellis' shot is off. Pass to Bogdanovic. Fires the 3. And that one's off. His 5th miss in 11 tries. Back come the Kings in transition. Here's Ellis. Defended by Dunn. Here's Levine for 3. Rebounded by Dunn. Dunn's got 4 rebounds now. Leonard for 3. Bogdanovic up top. Second chance shot. Pass to Coffey. 4-3. Connects from downtown.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pure from 3-point range.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Now here's Dunn. Bogdanovic from long range. Ellis with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Levine for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
This guy is big time, unafraid in the moments that matter most. Levine, big time.
Bogdanovic passes to Coffey. Here's Laravia to tie it up. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Dunn's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Bogdanovic. And again, the Clippers missing.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
And the 3-pointer goes. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Screen by Leonard. Dunn, pass to Bogdanovich. Here's the three. And there's Leonard on the assist by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight. Pass to LaRavia. Here's Levine for 3. Rebounded by Dunn. Dunn's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Leonard for 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
Kawhi Leonard right now is cooking, folks. This guy has got a rhythm, and you better watch out.
Levine gets the bucket.
And just a huge answer right there with a 3 of their own. And the crowd now is in a frenzy.
And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul. Some changes for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Keegan Murray comes in for LaRavia. And DeRozan is subbed in for Monk. From behind the arc. Harden can't hit.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
The 3 is up. And another Sacramento 3.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Pass to Ellis. Levine with it. There's 39 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Murray. Rebound by the Clippers.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Harden, deep 3-point land. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
DeRozan with the ball. Levine with a screen on Leonard. Pass to Levine. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie.
have here in the front court, Greg?
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Zubac in at the 5, home in the paint. It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Harden, no good. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Shoots the 3, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front and center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
Thanks, David. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
5 on the clock. Curry against Harden. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's got 6.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
3-pointer. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Powell, no one around him. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Terrific recognition from Harden. He has a sixth sense when it comes to getting guys open.
Green passes to Curry from downtown. Another miss by Curry. Deflects the pass. Pajemski with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Harden scanning the floor. Releases. The Clippers again turning it over. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. The Warriors have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Here's Pajemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Curry. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. He's got 9.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Like looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Pass to Pajemski. Now Moody guarded by Harden. Now Moody, the tray. And Jones pulls it down. Picked him clean. Outside Curry. Here's Moody. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Clippers trail by 3. Jones for 3. Takes it out to Leonard. The 3. Hands it from downtown.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Stolen by Harden. Pass to Leonard. Beyond the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Curry deciding where to go with it. From outside the arc. Missing that scoring opportunity, having a bad 3 for 9 shooting night. A 3 from Leonard. And it's Leonard again missing. Warriors shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. And the basket by Curry.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Harden kicks to Leonard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Leonard's got 6 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. And stolen by Simmons. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He had some... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Bogdanovich out there with Mills, and it's Coffey in at the 3 spot. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. Hield's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And Mills kicks to Bogdanovich. Zubac, a screen on Hield. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
The Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
Payton from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Clock at 4. Bogdanovich, no luck. Warriors trail by 4. Hield from outside. And Jones pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Coffey gets it to go.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Santos. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Clippers leading by 7. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Now Payton following Bogdanovich's 3-point attempt. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Knocked away. One-on-one here. Floats it up for Kuminga. Here's Coffey, covered by Hield. Warriors trail by 7. Outside, Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Golden State's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And there's another turnover by the Warriors.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. The Clippers also making some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Amir Coffey. Dunn comes in for Bogan Bogdanovic. And it's James Harden in for Patty Mills. The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Dunn dishes to Leonard. Here's the three. The Warriors pull it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Curry has it in the corner. Pass to Harden. Back to Dunn. Takes the three. Kicks it out to Jones. Harden outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
And Curry has it in the corner. Green finds Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Moody. And it's Green in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Curry, a screen on Batum. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Podziemski finds Curry, and the officials call a traveling violation.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
It's a lack of focus, that's all it is, but it can be a wake-up call for teams that have gotten too careless, but rules are rules.
Harden outside, on the wing, Batum. Corner shot, and the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Warriors trail by 3. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Moody. And the Warriors miss again. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Dunn outside. Leonard on the wing. Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Three-pointer, Butler. Great D that time from Batum. Clippers leading by 6. It's up a 3. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry against Harden. From the arc. Curry! What else is new?
Knockdown from the corner. That's just a walk in the park for Curry.
Pass to Leonard. Dunn sets a screen for Leonard. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Payton, he's checked in for Moody. The Clippers also changing it up. Zubats is checked in for Eubanks. And it's Powell in for Nicholas Batum. Dunn with it. Now Payton defending. And it's Gary Payton the second with the foul. That's his first foul. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. A 3 from Leonard. Harden outside. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Amir Coffey's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bogdanovich in for James Harden. Here's Podziemski. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's a tie ball game.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Here's Jones, and stolen by Payton. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Here's Bogdanovich. Curry with the steal. Back to Payton. The kick outside to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the wide open shot from Green. Powell pulls it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Bogdanovich passes to Coffey. Screen by Zubats. Off the run, and Coffey gets it to go. Coffey's got the game tied up here for the Clippers. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Pass to Podziemski. Shoots over Powell. 3-pointer. They get it back. Payton from outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubats has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Bogdanovich. And again, the turnover by the Clippers.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Curry. Launches a 3. And that one released in time, but no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Ivica Zubats. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Coffey in at the small forward. The Clippers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. In the corner, Powell with it. Zubats with the screen for Powell. Pass to Coffey. Poked loose. Moody the pass to Payton. The three. It's hauled in by Zubats. Now the Clippers with it. Zubats a screen on Kuminga. Here's Coffey. Knocks down the three ball. Coffey's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Clippers. Pass to Kuminga. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a switch here.
Team foul.
Eubanks is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, number 15, Drew Eubanks.
Down against Hield. Got a piece of it. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Goes up from the top of the key. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Gary Payton. The Clippers also changing it up. Leonard, he's checked in for Powell. And it's James Harden in for Amir Coffey. The drive by Green. Outside Butler. Pass to Moody. Hield with it. Just 4 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Payton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Buddy Hield. Harden the pass to Eubanks. Back to Harden. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
There's the three. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Eubanks. Eubanks got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Podziemski on the wing. Curry outside. It's hauled in by Dunn.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Harden against Curry. Lets it go with the three. Warriors with the rebound. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Green. For three. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Eubanks the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Eubanks. Now here's Harden. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got his fifth rebound in this one. To take the lead. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Looking to get back on track here. Up top, Leonard, guarded by Curry. Kicks it out to Harden. It's taken away by Payton. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Harden against Curry. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. Zubats is checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Curry dishes to Butler. Back to Curry. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Eubanks is checked in. 30 seconds left in the game. Here's Harden. In the corner, Powell with it. Leonard with the ball. Now Payton defending. Leonard against Butler. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble again.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a 5.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. The shot, no good. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the... Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the point. Now here's Sabonis. On the wing, DeRozan. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
And DeRozan is fearless, not afraid of getting inside and going up to score.
And a deep three from Curry. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. It's DeRozan for the drive.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And the Warriors miss again.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Oh, the lost art of the mid-range jumper. DeRozan dialing it in.
One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brett.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
The Kings have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. The drive by Murray. DeRozan outside. Picked by Sabonis. Pulls up on the wing. Rebounded by Green.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And here's Butler outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's DeRozan. 6 points for him. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. DeRozan's got 8.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
The Kings have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Ellis passes to DeRozan. Shoots over Curry. Not enough on that one as it misses. Warriors trail by 5. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Pass to Murray. Back to DeRozan. Over Moody. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. So it's the Warriors now. Outside Curry. This one for 3. Nails it from 3.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
Sacramento shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Now here's DeRozan. 11 points in the game. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Yeah, great use of the floater by DeRozan. That's just one of the many shots he has in his arsenal.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Moody. Now Pajimski. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Rebounded by Green. Warriors trail by 7. And here's Butler outside. The shot that time not on target. Sabonis outside. Here's Ellis. Pass to DeRozan. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Curry for 3. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
DeRozan against Green. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Butler with a steal. In transition, here come the Warriors. And that one is hammered home.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for the Sacramento. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Taking a look at the Kings, DeMar DeRozan is out there with Keegan Murray. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Carter in at the point. And you look at the Kings, Brent. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it yet?
So they take the lead. Curry's got 9 points.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The three from DeRozan. The rebound by Payton. The Warriors leading. Tipped. Back come the Kings in transition. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Sabonis. DeRozan outside. Sabonis with a screen on Payton. DeRozan down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Hield finds Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
On the wing, Curry. 4-3. Kept alive.
But I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Carter, the pass to DeRozan. On the wing, Murray. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Early on in his NBA career, Murray's showing he's a capable shooter.
Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Pass to Monk. They kick it out to Murray. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. And David West in the house. Take it in the game.
You know, West won a pair of rings with the franchise. I'm sure Warrior fans are happy to see him here in the building.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Hield. Ellis passes to Monk. Levine with room to shoot. Gets an open look and hits it. And now a 7-point Sacramento lead.
And Levine knows he has the green light to take these shots, and his confidence is really impressive.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. Pass to Ellis. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. To stop the drought. The putback. Kuminga cleans it up in spectacular fashion.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Monk with it. Now Pajemski defending. Back to Lyles. Pass to Monk. Fires for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And it's such a strong part of what Sabonis brings to the game. Quality passing.
And it's Green missing. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. To the wing on the left. Oh, stolen by Payton. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Ball's going up the court. Lets it go from deep. Sabonis can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Kuminga. Let's go with a three. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around. Keep it moving. Try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Ellis. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 4th assist with that last one. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Here's Ellis. Guarded by Payton. Back to Lyles. To the paint. Levine surveys the D. Here's Ellis. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Sacramento closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment.
To center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Buddy Hield is out there with Brandon Pajemski. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Sabonis with it. Now Pajemski defending. Here's Levine.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
And Brent, the Kings have the pieces to compete and finally creating some stability.
Yeah, after that 16-year playoff absence, just being a factor in the West has Sacramento and their fans really, really exciting. Again, the pieces are there. Will they push it this year to get back in the mix?
And it's Hield missing.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
DeRozan passes to Levine. The 3. And Zach Levine from deep.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
Here's Hield. Left side Pajemski. And stolen by Murray. Here's Ellis. Guarded by Hield. Here's DeRozan. The 3 is up. And the Kings with another 3.
Yeah, the defense expects DeRozan to try and score, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
And here's Green from the arc. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Knocked away. Kuminga with it. And Sabonis picks him up defensively. Can they get it? Wow! Kuminga gets back in a flash.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And Kuminga throws it down.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
and he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
When we talk about the top players in the league, Brent, Domantas Sabonis can get overlooked.
You wonder if the record was a little bit better last year for the Kings, where he might have finished in the MVP voting, because this guy led the league in rebounding, and he put up 8 assists per game. So top 10 in MVP, that could have moved up a little bit with a winning record. He is a legitimate star at his position.
Outside heel. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Podziemski. Off the mark there with a 3. Sacramento leading by 6. Outside Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Picked by Murray. Fires from the wing. Again, the Kings score.
Nice ball movement. Good job by Murray to recognize the situation and create the wide open look.
Hield, a screen on Murray. Kuminga finds Green. Hield for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist of the night. Payton against DeRozan. For 3. They get it again. Murray from outside. It doesn't go for him. Warriors trail by 5. Right side, Levine takes the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Levine's got 8 here in this quarter. There's 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter here. Payton attacking. Out to Hield. And so it's the Sacramento Kings up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. On the court for Sacramento, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Ellis in at the 1.
You got to know LaVine is looking to shoot it whenever he can. I mean, his team depends on him scoring.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Rebound by the Kings.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Steps back. Levine way outside. Look at Levine stretching his range.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing. I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Curry passes to Butler. Outside Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Curry with another miss.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Warriors trail by 13. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. Butler passes to Hield. The 3 from Curry. That won't go either for Curry. For Sacramento, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Hield. The Kings also with a sub. Murray's checked in. Pass to Ellis. On the wing, Levine. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. And the Warriors making a switch here. Green is checked in. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. DeRozan comes in for Monk. Moody passes to Kuminga. 3-pointer. sends it home from three-point land. Kuminga's got 14 points now in the second half. Here's Ellis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jimmy Butler. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Outside Kuminga. Back to Butler. Butler right to the heart.
I like Butler down low, fighting for points.
Sacramento leading by 10. There's the triple. The rebound by Payton. Golden State now running out of time. Pass to Curry from downtown. Rebound by the Kings. Murray's got 8 rebounds in the game. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Here's Ellis. DeRozan outside. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Gary Payton II.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Levine, that one's good.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Kings.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for DeMar DeRozan.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
No coverage that time.
The way they dominated, they earned the dub tonight.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Curry. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Here's Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. So it's the Warriors now. A 12-point game. It's stolen. DeRozan against Butler. To the right side. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road.
matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now Sacramento starting 5. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Levine is out there with Ellis, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. Done against Ellis. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. DeRozan against Harden. Just 5 to shoot. DeRozan's shot is off.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Got that one up quick. Powell's got the first points up on the board for Los Angeles.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lot to the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete, can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot, it makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who is guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways. That'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And he makes that one.
Don't you love the stop and pop jumper from DeRozan? This guy can be such a deadly shooter when given space.
Leonard with a screen on Ellis. A 3-ball. Kicks it out to Harden. That's tipped. Dunn passes to Harden. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Harden's got 6.
Well, the pre-shot preparation of James Harden is exceptional. He knows in this instance that as soon as the ball touches his hands, he's got to be ready to fire.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
DeRozan for 3. The rebound by Harden. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. 7-point differential. Kings have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
Now Powell following Sabonis' three-point attempt. And again, no good by the Clippers. 1:35 left here in the opening quarter. DeRozan for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Harden surveying the D. Jones sets the pick for Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Harden kicks to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Murray.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Kept alive. Zubac, bounce pass. Jones with the screen on Levine. Powell with it. Sabonis defending. Monk against Harden. No good from outside. The Kings trail by 5. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On its way from DeRozan for 2. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harden outside. Leonard with a screen on Monk. Harden dishes to Leonard. Gets it off. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Los Angeles. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Sabonis is out there with Trey Lyons. Then there's Carter. And there's Monk. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward position. Drains the three-pointer.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to Lyles. And here is Monk. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. From past the arc. Here's Coffey from deep. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Monk, the pass to Lyles. Over Jones. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Jones has got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Lyles no good. Here's the Clippers. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Kings trail by 10. Monk for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Monk's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Bogdanovich, no luck. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Pass to LaRavia. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Lyles. Another 3 for Sacramento.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Coffey. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Really left alone that time. And it's now only a 1-point Clipper lead. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
And here's Bogdanovich following the three-pointer by Malik Monk. Yep, that one goes in there. Bogdanovich has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Kings.
Pass to Monk. Lyles a screen on Bogdanovich. Buries the long-range jumper. Monk's got 12 points in the game.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Coffey. He's got 6. For the 3. Monk grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Clippers trail by 3. Pass to Coffey. Fires the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Coffey's got 9 points now in the quarter.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
The shot by Monk is no good. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've led by as much as 10.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
Here's Lyles. Again, the miss by the Kings. Los Angeles leading by 3. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Leonard, he's checked in for Derek Jones. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Crawford. Dunn, he's checked in for Bogan Bogdanovic. And James Harden has subbed in for Simmons. Harden, no good. The Kings trail by 3. Powell with the steal.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Harden outside. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Clippers lead by 3. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for the Clippers. From about 16, and that one hits back iron.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Outside, Sabonis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And talk about victories and guys who play to their strength. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin. A 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night. And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
DeRozan for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Powell, that's good.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence. He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
The Kings trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
I'll tell you, you get into the space of DeMar DeRozan on the perimeter, and he'll give you the blow-by. Let him get a clean look at a jump shot, and he'll burn you that way, too.
And it's Leonard missing. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's over Powell. Sabonis finds DeRozan. There's the triple. Another miss by DeRozan. Clippers leading by 7. Stolen by Ellis. Pass to Levine. Fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Levine's got 6 points.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Stolen by Ellis. DeRozan for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Leonard with a screen on Levine. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. DeRozan for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead. Harden kicks to Powell. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game. Ellis dishes to DeRozan. For the tie. The rebound by Harden. Clippers leading by 3. Powell with it. Now defended by Levine. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Fires the three. Another miss by DeRozan.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And stolen by Murray. Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. Launches it. Cranes it from beyond the arc. DeRozan's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
DeRozan, a selective three-point shooter, but boy, nice shot there.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Another miss by DeRozan. Tipped away. Sabonis with the steal. And the three ball is good.
Yeah, Domantas Sabonis is an excellent athlete with excellent footwork. This guy's always under control. You want a pull-up jumper? Yep, that's in my bag.
Pass to DeRozan. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Los Angeles, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Zubac finds Leonard. From deep, Harden. Traps in the tray. Harden's got 9.
This is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
The three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Harden. Puts up a three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Kings, Ellis is out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's LaRavia in at the power forward position. Here's Eubanks. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the bump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Ellis outside. Stolen by Harden. Eubanks with it. Picked up by Ellis. Lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot. Eubanks got himself on the board with 3 there. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Leonard, no luck.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Sacramento moving it around. Here's Valanciunas. Off target with his three. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Eubanks. Kicks it out to Leonard. The three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Clippers leading by 6. Three-pointer. And it's Leonard again missing. On the wing, Monk. There's the triple. Pass to LaRavia. Ellis left side. LaVine for 3. Eubanks grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. The Kings trail by 6. Monk finds LaVine. Now here's Valanciunas. Here's LaRavia. Buries it from three-point range.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Zubac is checked in for Eubanks. And both free throws good for James Harden.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Sabonis, no good.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Fades. That shot, no good. The Kings shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. And it's DeRozan missing.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Leonard. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Clippers leading by 5. The three from Harden. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Ellis. Stolen by Zubac. Done with it. Now defended by Levine. There's the lob to Harden. Stolen by Ellis. For 3, Murray. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Took him no time at all on that one. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Boy, if Norman Powell does this kind of work on a consistent basis, look out, folks. He is cooking right now.
Pass to Zubac. Over Sabonis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Sabonis. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
That is right in his wheelhouse. DeMar DeRozan in the mid-range.
Harden against Ellis. Wide open look here for Zubac. And the Clippers miss again. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. For 3, Murray. It's hauled in by Zubac.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rebound by the Kings. Outside DeRozan. So the Clippers with the win. It was up for grabs. All right, David, thank you.
face off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Green out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the small forward position.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Pass to Curry. The three ball. It's rebounded by Zubac.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. Puts up a three, and Harden gets it to go on the assist by Zubac.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
Outside Butler. Pass to Moody. The kick out, Curry. Puts up a deep three. From beyond the arc, and then some.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed, and now they're postseason regulars in the league.
From deep, it's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Leonard on the wing, defended by Podziemski. Harden from outside. The Warriors pull it in. Beyond the arc. That won't go either for Curry. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Dunn. He drops it from range.
Just watch James Harden. It's beautiful. He plays at his own pace. He reads the floor as well as anybody in the game.
Harden against Curry. Jacks up a 3. That won't go either for Curry.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Pass to Butler. Takes a 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 6. Dunn, pass to Harden. Fires from deep. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Golden State has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Curry with it from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Harden driving inside. It's Powell on the wing. Moody defends. Three-pointer. Powell's shot is off.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Right side Harden. Leonard for 3. Hits the trifecta. Leonard's got 6.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
It's tipped. Butler with the ball. Harden picks him up, and it's Butler with the jam.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
The Clippers lead by 8. Leonard outside. It's Powell on the wing. Three-pointer, Harden. Here's Dunn. Leonard outside. Powell outside. Here's the 3. Pajimski grabs the board. Curry from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Got it off in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajimski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. They also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Kuminga, the pass to Curry. Back to Kuminga. Tries to break his ice. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. Coffey can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 5. Hield passes to Curry. The rebound by Eubanks.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant. Seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Santos is checked in for Stephen Curry.
And this is why Bogdanovic is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Count it.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
From outside the arc. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Hield for 3. Buries it from 3.
Love the response there from Hield, matching threes.
Bogdanovic passes to Coffey. Bogdanovic against Hield. Pass to Eubanks. Clock at 6. Back to Bogdanovic. Launches a 3. The Warriors pull it in. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's Santos. Eubanks defending. Hield for 3. The rebound by Eubanks. Los Angeles leading by 7. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Coffey. Fires the 3. That shot is off. Jones against Payton. Pass to Santos. There's a screen by Kuminga. Back to Payton. Here's Santos. No points yet. Lets it fly. Kuminga with it. Out to Hield. Out to the right wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ivica Zubac checked in for Eubanks. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Coffey. Dunn, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. And it's James Harden in for Simmons. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Pajimski in for Santos.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Leonard. 6 points for him. On the wing, Jones. Butler covering. And the Warriors pushing it up now. It's stolen by Leonard. Dunn right side. And then Harden with the jam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. And here's Butler outside. Another three for Golden State.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Zubac, screen. Lets the three fly. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And it's Hield, missing. Los Angeles leading by 6. Harden with it. He's got 11. From the arc. And so it's Los Angeles leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Moody is out there with Butler, and it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Leonard for 3, rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Warriors trail by 6. Outside for Butler. Curry looking it over. Curry with another miss.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Oh, stolen by Harden. Done. The pass to Harden. There's the 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Butler. Curry against Leonard. Butler, a screen on Leonard. And here's Curry for 3. Oh, Curry showing off the range.
So challenging to guard in pick and rolls. Curry excels at exploiting the defense in these sets.
Leonard for 3. Fires in the triple. Leonard's got 9.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Outside Curry. The 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. 11 points in the game.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
Here's Harden. Out to Leonard. Fires the 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Up top, Curry. Leonard defending. Curry on the drive. Moody on the wing. 5 on the clock. The kick out. Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Moody. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Jones is checked in. Green finds Butler. Here's Payton. Let's go with a three. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 11 rebounds in the game. Leonard with a screen on Green. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And some extra effort from Butler on the glass. He wasn't going to quit on that possession.
On the wing, Harden. He's covered by Curry. The drive by Harden. Powell passes to Jones. Hits the three-pointer. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Leonard for three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The three is up. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. Harden's got 14 points.
This is Harden's mindset. Consistent at attacking and looking to shoot off the catch.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Los Angeles leading by 13. And here's Zubac outside. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Harden. Hield finds Kuminga. Here's Payton, and there's the drive. Here's Hield. Will it go? Boom! He jams it straight down.
As a larger guard, Hield can get up with the big boys.
Outside Bogdanovic. Leonard for three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Clippers shooting just 37% so far in this one. We've got Bogdan Bogdanovic, Kawhi Leonard out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Chris Dunn. And it's Coffey in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And here's Curry. Takes a 3. And it's Hield, missing. The Clippers lead by 14. Pass to Leonard. Over Kuminga. Leonard gets the bucket.
And we know the expression never changes. The temperature never rises. Leonard just seems unaffected by defensive pressure.
Curry, that's good.
And just a beautiful looking shot from long range.
Shoots from 14. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Pajimski comes in for Hield. Harden fires away from outside. The quick look, no good that time. Warriors trail by 17. Pass to Looney. Lets the 3 fly. No luck on that one. Los Angeles is going 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Harden with it. Now guarded by Curry. Shoots. It's rebounded by Golden State.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Harden can't hit. The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside Pajemski from outside the arc. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Los Angeles leading by 17. Back to Harden. Leonard outside. Harden, the pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Curry. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Warriors trail by 17. He takes it in. Curry going all the way to the rim.
And Curry makes the floater look so sweet. You just assume that it's going in the minute he releases it.
Harden misses.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Takes the 3. Payton's shot is good. Payton's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3. Oh, no! Look out! Ruthless!
How is the hoop still standing?
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 17 points was their biggest margin. Warriors trail by 14. Outside Kuminga. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Here's Harden. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Harden's got 19 points.
A consistent and standout scorer. It's really no surprise to see Harden making a big impact out there.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Harden finds Bogdanović. Pass to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Bogdanović. Shoots a fadeaway. Looney grabs a miss. Warriors trail by 11. Here's Pajemski. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Jones. And Kuminga throws it down. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Coffey. From outside, off the mark.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Wow. Did he?
That's
he
just,
did!
Yes,
wow.
yes, he did that. We all witnessed that.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for